What's up guys, it's Kiernan. I'm going to be going over some of the classic cocktails that you'll come across. So I'm gonna make a classic gin martini. It's the way that the cocktail was originatedly, that's an interesting one. That's a new one. It's the first time this cocktail was made. It was made with gin. I'm gonna be using Plymouth gin. It's a style of gin. It's a little bit sweeter than a London Dry, made in Plymouth, England. So here we go. So I'm gonna start off with the dry vermouth. I use 1 ounce. And then move over to the gin. It's gonna be 2 ounces of this gin here. So general things to think about if you're a bartender or if you're making this stuff at home. Gin versus vodka, that sort of thing. When I make a vodka martini, I don't usually put any vermouth in the cocktail, so I'll just double up the booze. Usually vodka drinkers aren't going to be a fan of dry vermouth in their cocktail. It's just something that I've picked up on. Gin drinkers, depending if they kind of know what they're doing, usually will like a little bit of dry vermouth in their cocktail. The standard 2-to-1 is the way that the hipsters in San Francisco do it. So I feel like it's fitting that I do it that way. And with your gin martini, it's usually a lemon peel garnish as opposed to a couple olives. You know, olives are usually what a vodka martini comes with, as opposed to a lemon peel. Give it a little rub around the glass. Drop it right in. There you have it. Classic gin martini. Alright, next up we have a classic rye Manhattan. So we're going to start off with Angostura bitters. Do a couple dashes of that one. Do Carpano Antica sweet vermouth. This is a great Italian sweet vermouth. It stands up really well to those hot rye whiskeys, usually up around 100 proof. A bit of rye whiskey. So general way to think about a Manhattan. The area code of Manhattan is 212. So that translates directly into the portions of this cocktail. You're going to do 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. You're going to do 1 ounce of sweet vermouth and 2 ounces of rye whiskey. Give this a little stir. And a crucial part of this cocktail is going to be the cherry. You don't want that neon red maraschino cherry. You want to get these Luxardo cherries. They are a little bit expensive, but shell out for that extra little bit of. It's really going to make a difference in your cocktail. That is one of my favorite cocktails. All right, so I'm gonna make a old-fashioned here. This is the way that the hipsters are doing it out in San Francisco. I'm gonna start off with 2 bar spoons of sugar. I'm gonna do 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Splash, just a splash, club soda. And then I'm gonna kind of get these to combine all together. Make a little bit kind of like a paste at the bottom. So the thought is behind this cocktail is that it was the original cocktail. It's not, can't be confirmed, but this is believed to have been kind of what gentlemen would go into a bar and, you know, say, let me get a cocktail the old-fashioned way. So, I'm gonna use bourbon in mine, 2 ounces. Give it a little stir. Remember I was talking about those hipsters out in San Francisco?